Today I'm going to talk about line arrays versus point source systems and why line arrays have become so popular and what problems they have and have not solved and what they've done that is absolutely unique to their design. Let's take a look at this stuff. What I've got is a bunch of these speakers here that I made. We're actually using white noise for this so we can hear the high frequency interactions. The first thing we'll do is we will plug in a single speaker. Has its coverage, whatever it is. Typically or often, a single speaker is not enough to cover a venue, or we need more control over the horizontal or vertical dispersion. So we start adding additional speakers to the mix here. And we can add in another couple speakers here. That's what we're doing, right?
We still have all these we have the lack of issues.
Point source systems will have multiple interactions between boxes in the horizontal domain, whereas a line array, a well-designed line array, has piled all of those up into the vertical domain. And the reason that's so interesting is we have ears on the side of our heads. We are extremely perceptive in differentials of time arrival in the horizontal domain. And not only that, we're constantly moving our head. We have a 180-degree motion from left to right. And with the ear on each side, we almost have a 360-degree horizontal listening range. In the vertical, we have a much more limited ability to hear vertical and altitude differentials. So since we're very, very acute horizontally and somewhat diminished vertically, by taking all of these unavoidable issues of having multiple speakers and piling them all up in the vertical domain, where we as humans are less able to hear them, creating a horizontal field that is almost free of any of those aberrations. We haven't made the problems go away. We've just made them much less audible to us as human beings. And you can measure a point source system with all the measurement equipment. You can measure a line array with all this measurement equipment. And you can get similar results. But unless you take into account the human factor of what we hear, how we perceive it, how our heads move, during a show, are you running up and down the stairs? Are you doing jumping jacks and burpees? Well, then the vertical issues may come into play. But if you're staying reasonably at the same altitude, but you're moving your head side to side, the horizontal issues are going to be more of a concern for us. I just thought that is an interesting perspective on line arrays versus point source arrays. With all other things being equal, there is definitely a human factor to take into account.